Hey y'all, welcome back to the 4 o'clock pour. I'm Chanel.
I am still EOS Fitness.
All right, we got EOS Fitness back in the biddy. Does that mean that you've been going?
No. So maybe if I keep internalizing the character, I am going to go to the gym. I am going to lose weight. It's going to be great, guys. It's going to be great. Stay tuned. Although I heard it's EOS Fitness.
EOS, same shit. Same shit, don't really matter.
Same shit to me. Just like the chaps.
They gonna know what you're talking about regardless, so that's all that matters.
Hope to go soon.
Go, like just start
No.
easy, like something that you think you can do. Like you like to watch shows, so like go on a cardio machine, like elliptical, or I wouldn't. You can do stairmaster. Start it on low level and just put your show on. Yeah, you're not even thinking about the time. You just in it. Like
Well, think about it. I'll keep y'all updated on my fitness journey. Y'all haven't gotten an update yet since the last time I said that because I haven't been. So, still looking for a way to renew my Ozempic. That's all I really care about.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Anyways, so how was your week? What was your week like this week? Still busy?
I don't know. As soon as you said that, my mind went blank. So I guess my week was fine. How was yours?
Fine. Busy season. So busy season things. I didn't really get to work out. You know what? That's gonna be my take a shot. Anyways, it was a week. Busy season. If you know, you know. In the accounting world, in the tax world, I should say specifically, yeah. So long nights, less sleep. So hanging in there.
That's right. Fight back.
Listen, that's all I can do at this point. Anyways, y'all, we're gonna get into this drink of the week. So as you know, we be looking for suggestions. Some people have sent some shit, but some of them be complicated. I'm like, all right, baby, we ain't no buy to this now. I don't know about all this. But this one today, I actually came across it on Instagram, TikTok, one of them. And I was like, oh, I gotta go try that because the girlies was talking about it. So this, what we are starting with today, is called Love Olivia. Okay. It is a wine from Trader Joe's. They have, I don't know how many flavors they have, but I seen 2 flavors at Trader Joe's, which was peach and pear. I got peach because we really like the peach mimosa we had it a couple weeks ago from Audi, whatever. Yeah, them. So this is from Trader Joe's, Love Olivia Peach. It's $4.99, real budget friendly. 7.5% alcohol. So we're gonna give it a try.
Drink the whole bottle to get anywhere with that.
I don't know. When we post it for Drink of the Week, we'll let you know if it's woman owned. Oh yeah, so we're gonna say it is because it's called Love Olivia. Can you look it up while you're sitting there, Ashley? It is Women's Month. Happy International Women's Month, y'all. All right. I just do a little. Ooh, right onto the couch. All right.
I'm sorry. Why is she?
All right.
Are you well?
I have to go to work.
I don't give a fuck if you gotta jump across the street. Like, what does work? It's a glass of wine with 7% alcohol in the whole bottle.
All right, let's try it. Love Olivia peach flavor. Cheers. Oh, it's a Moscato base. That's up your alley. It is very peachy.
Yeah,
I like it.
Tastes like something we've had at Cooper's.
You think?
Like during the wine tasting.
So something I don't really remember. What would you give it? I like it.
I like it. It's fine. It needs a little bit more alcohol in it.
Yeah. But I think it's a good starter or good, kickoff for like a brunch or something like that.
Okay.
Or wind down.
I would say a wind down.
A wind down. I would give it a nice okay, let's start ease into this, type thing. But all right. So did you rate it?
I'm okay with giving it a 4.
A 4? Okay. Production don't look like she's tried it yet. She'll get back to us when she finds out if it's woman owned. If she
it's not really
saying we're gonna say it is because it's called Love Olivia. Huh?
The bottle.
It seems like it's Trader Joe's, like one of their
brand.
Ones.
Okay, cute. Like Netflix making their own films.
That was a good analogy.
Yep, they said I ain't talking about shit on here. Just
they're not giving it up on Google either.
Well, if y'all know if it's woman owned,
though, but it's all saying it's Trader Joe's.
What are the reviews giving it? They saying it's good.
Oh, these are videos, honey.
Anyways, you have a take a shot moment of the week.
You just said you had one, so take it away.
Oh yeah, I haven't worked out in. I hadn't worked out in like over a week. And when I say workout, I mean like got under some weights. And if you don't know, that is a part of my that's my life. My part of my regimen. I work out, I weight lift at least 5 times a week, 4 times a week, sorry, and then try to do cardio twice and then maybe have an active rest day. And I had this wedding last week. So going into the wedding, trying to prepare for that, then being at the wedding, that was automatically already 2 days of not working out. Then coming back home, came back home, went straight to work, worked all weekend, like the workout did not happen. And so yesterday I was like, bro, it's been over a week. So I finally got under some weight. But that week plus without working out, it didn't do good for my mental health. So I'll take a shot to that. Ooh, excuse me, already burping. It ain't even that bubbly. Ooh, excuse me. It do got bubbles, y'all. Not fizzy where like soda fizzy, like pop fizzy, but it got a little bit. Like what was that drink we had and he was like, oh, this would be good if it had some bubbles in it.
The Hennessy and the peach.
Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah. This would have been like the right amount of you tasted it? Oh.
You didn't give me a cup.
Yes, I did. I poured yours first.
She didn't put it in a convenient place. I'll definitely say that.
Anyways, so y'all.
Oh, there's a juice box.
we have been on this journey of this, the dating series, the Love Unfiltered, take on modern relationships, and we have kind of like gone through like an evolution, right? Of you start out with you meet somebody, you get to know them, and then in that process you learn somebody's character, you learn if they're a safe space for you, you communicate with them, your boundaries, you get into a relationship, hopefully, if that's the goal, right? And then all the things that kind of comes with that. But the reality is that sometimes relationships can go sour and relationships aren't perfect, right? Sometimes there's trouble in paradise, right? So we're just going to unpack kind of like what that trouble in paradise can look like sometimes, what our personal experiences have been, in that the ones that I guess we're open to sharing are the ones that stand out. And yeah, that's also a part of dating, right? Trouble in paradise.
You presented this like we're gonna do a story time, so I'm excited.
Well, let's get into it. Story time.
I don't have a story.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a story that everyone knows, but I guess I'll continue that story, that storyline. Yeah, so I went through an evolution of a relationship, right? I met somebody, we talked, we dated, we cut ties, we spun the block, got into a relationship. And it was good. Fine, dandy, great. Okay, let me take that back. It wasn't fine, dandy, great. On the surface, it seemed that way.
That's not funny. So.
On the surface, it seemed that way. Yeah, I had to reel it back in.
Being like delusional. Wait a minute.
Right, like just keeping it a buck. It wasn't bad, but my cup was not being filled, right? And at the time when I was in it, like I didn't really realize those things that I was not having being met. But anyway, relationship, things are happening, whatever. Boom, baby, boom, engagement, boom, baby number 2, boom, infidelity. And here we are, trouble in paradise. And woo, yeah, that was a rough time. So let's really get into the story time. Boom. All right. It's January 19th, 2024, right? I wake up. This is the day after my birthday. And actually, let me go back.
It's a date for me.
Let me go back.
We were in Puerto Rico.
The week before, right? I was in Puerto Rico. I was in Puerto Rico for my birthday with friends. Key was there. Some other people were there. Some people. Anyways, yeah. And
she always taking us on
the father of my kids. He was going out Saturday or whatever, and he said he was going out with his homeboys, and I told him to share his location. At this point, we've been together for almost 4 years in a relationship. We didn't share each other's location. He always gave I just feel like that's an invasion of privacy. That's too much. And I was just like, okay, whatever. I don't agree, but sure. Y'all, side note, Nigga probably cheating. I'm just saying, we live together, we together. Why can't I have your location? I don't understand. But anyways,
Boundaries. That's why. That's our biggest excuse.
uh, exactly. It's an excuse.
Okay, so before you carry on with the story, at what point did the first conversation of sharing locations come up? Like,
Maybe
how long was this important to you and it just wasn't being?
Well, I feel like this is something that I probably mentioned early on, like maybe in year 2 or something, but I wasn't pressed about it. Like it wasn't like I was like, oh, maybe we shouldn't. Oh, well, I feel this way. Okay, cool. I didn't care.
Does he have your location?
No, we didn't share locations.
Oh.
So fast forward to I don't know what is it, January 12th at this point. He's like he's going out, and I was like, oh, you should share your location, and then he kind of gives me the whole paragraph of like, oh, blah blah blah, the things he's already said, invasion of privacy. Let's talk about it when you get home. All right, bet. All right, come home Sunday, the next day, picks me up from the airport. There's candy on the floor on the passenger seat. My kids are babies; they not riding in the front. First thing that kind of was like, why is candy over here? Flag. It was definitely a flag because I was like, well, who was sitting on this side of the car? Like I ain't say nothing, but I peeped it. Right? Boom.
What woman gonna do? She gonna peep things because they get in that car and start talking things.
Listen, I peep everything. If the seat pushed back too far, if I see footprint on the dashboard, like I'm picking up. And one thing that I feel like us as women, we have to really what, you want to high five me?
No, I had a question.
Oh.
You said a footprint on the dashboard. So when you fucking in the car, how you get the footprint on there?
You would only go to fucking. You can just
No.
Oh.
So
sorry.
Yeah. Because there have been times where I've gotten in his car after I was riding a passenger and I'm like, oh, I left footprints.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Not
I'm just
fucking.
I
was Jesus.
Really comfy.
I was trying to figure out the position. I might try it, let me know.
Not from fucking. Anyways, like I was saying, women, I feel like a lot of times we get that nagging feeling and that women's intuition, and we can easily ignore it, like try to dismiss it, like, oh, maybe I'm just tripping, maybe I'm just in my head. No, baby, you feel that shit in the pit of your stomach, believe that. So see this candy and I'm like, eyebrow raise. That night I prayed. I was like, God, if it's something that I need to see, please show it to me, reveal it to me. Like I prayed hard for that specifically. All right, this was Sunday. Fast forward to Friday morning, 6:00 in the morning. All right, I wake up. We had went out the night before for my birthday. There was a lot of drinking going on. Boom. I woke up early naturally, and I'm like feeling around the bed for my phone. I grab a phone, thinking it's mine. It's his. That was like God saying, because he usually sleep with his. No, I promise you, because he would always fall asleep with his phone like under the pillow or in his hand or some shit. Red flag number 2. Red flag number 2.
I don't slept with my phone on the pillow a few times, and I know I was
listen. But because that was always his thing, I just was like, whatever. Like, yes, it made me raise an eyebrow before, but I tried
once
to
it
trust
becomes
him.
routine, it's like, well, that's just how you sleep.
Exactly. So I got out of bed. Took his phone, and I went through the phone. Because God was like, here, his phone always be under lock and key in his palm. So now you got it in yours. Do with this as you may. So I went through the phone.
And I'm just saying, don't put this on Jesus.
Listen, I prayed for this. It been times I prayed for this. Yeah, did that. Go through the phone. It's clean. I'm talking about squeaky clean. So clean, I was like, nah, something ain't right. I'm talking about the call log was empty. It was only text messages from me and his mama. Like I said, and me and his mama, when he just said he went out with his homeboys on Saturday, y'all not talking on the phone. So where's the text thread? So, actually, no, there was a thread from the homeboys, but the last time they text was on their birthday, which was in December, where he told them happy birthday. So which homeboys you went out with? Because it wasn't these ones that she said she was going with. So I'm like, it's something here. I done went to deleted messages. I done went to deleted photos. I done went to, no. I went to deleted messages. Didn't see nothing. I went to maps. I shouldn't even say. Well, I feel like mostly females listen. So yeah, put y'all up. I went on maps. Went to recent trips and see he went to the motherfucking movies on Saturday while I was in Puerto Rico. Well, he didn't go to the movies with his homeboys. So now I know there's something to find. So now I'm in photos. Don't see nothing in photos. So I go to recently deleted. Obviously, I have his codes because that's how I got on the phone. You got to put in the code for recently deleted. Well, he knew to delete the recently deleted text messages, but he didn't know about deleting them recently deleted photos. And my world came crashing down at that moment. Everything that I thought would be came to a screeching halt, and the trouble was at the all-time high.
Okay.
You got what you wanted though.
Yeah. I asked God to show me, and
please stop putting the Lord I serve in
But
this.
it's the truth.
And God
she said
showed
she
me.
prayed on it.
Yeah, I did. I
The
said,
woman's intuition don't lie though. Once you felt that something was going on.
yeah, I asked God to show me, and it was revealed to me that, you know, this person who I thought I knew was the person that was there right next to me was not the person who I thought I knew.
Now,
Yeah.
okay, Lifetime. Was there any like serious problems prior to this?
No, prior to that, we didn't have serious. Our biggest issue was that I needed more from him that he just was not willing to give, which was, you know, my love language at the time, number one, was words of affirmation. He just was not a very expressive person. It would just be random on like birthdays or Mother's Day where he'll write in a card. I'm talking about once or twice a year where he would be really expressive. But other than that, like, you know, he wouldn't really give me words of affirmation. He wouldn't really compliment me. That those are the things like I would ask him for, and he'd be like, "Oh, that's just not me. That's just not me." And I'd be like, "But nigga, this is what I need." That was like the biggest thing. That was it.
Okay.
To be honest, I didn't have an issue with. Well, after pregnancy, I feel like our sex life kind of declined, and that was something felt like I was more enthused about getting back on track. And it was always just an excuse from him. Like while I was pregnant, it was like, "Oh, the baby, I feel weird about it." And my OB was like, "Some men really feel that," but she told him like, "Bro, you're not finna hurt the baby." And I was just like, "Nigga, get over it. Like your dick not gonna poke the baby in the head. Like what are we talking about?"
Yeah,
but no,
some men though they feel weird.
Yeah, but
I heard pregnancy pom pom is the best pom pom.
I was popping this.
I heard it's the best.
I don't know. I don't have a penis, so I've never felt it, but I've heard. Yeah, I heard the same thing.
Great things.
Me too. But yeah, so that we didn't really have no big issues. Like, you know, I mean, prior to that, I had feelings of like, is there somebody else? Like before we lived together, we went to couples therapy, like, but it wasn't like no big thing that was just like constantly going on. It was just always that feeling of like, okay, are you like talking to somebody else? Because before we lived together, he'd always disappear at night around the same time. And he would always be like, "Bro, I could literally fall asleep like that." And I used to be like, but then once we moved in together, we would be mid talking and this nigga would be asleep. So I was like, okay, so maybe he wasn't lying. And I would ask him, like, I would ask him straight up, like, is there somebody else? You talking to somebody? You tricking? Of course, he would always say no, but that was the biggest issue. Him not speaking to my love language.
Okay.
And I guess a little lack of trust because I had that feeling of like, is there somebody else? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But once we moved in, that feeling kind of went away. We was together 20. Then that's the other thing. We lived together. Nigga, how you find time to cheat?
No, it was not even.
Don't matter.
It wasn't even the live together. It was the live together, work from home together.
That's what I'm saying. We was in each other's space 24/7.
Like y'all want a fucking minute? Because I want a minute on y'all behalf.
Listen, it was like.
Okay, so post all of this, I'm assuming I'm not gonna assume. Did you want to continue your relationship?
Oh no,
work it out.
I took the ring off that same day.
But that doesn't mean that you weren't willing to work on it.
No. Okay. No. I wasn't. Like no. At that point, I was done. I was good. Like, and the thing is, I felt so peaceful about my decision that I knew, like, yeah, no, because the things that I found out, it wasn't that he just cheated once. This nigga had been cheating the entire relationship with somebody he met before we even got together. So, bitch, that's your girlfriend. Y'all go together real bad. And you know, the to know that like
but that is what that means. I've never been the most faithful person, so I know what this is. Yes, if it was somebody before you and they cut that off, you were his main and that was his side. If you ain't never cut it off, When he wasn't with you, he was with her.
Yeah.
That's just how that goes.
Yeah, and they went together
and
real
you
bad.
A traveling lady, so you give him time.
Yeah.
You be out of country.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, but for me, it was like.
And I'm so glad this is not a sensitive topic anymore because.
I don't care about her. She know that.
For us to have 2 kids together, combine finances, a home together, and you still be able to move like that. I mean, I read messages where this girl had said what did she say? Something like, what the fuck, this stupid girl? Oh, she this the thing. She had wrote my friend on IG years prior. That's the thing. When I was pregnant with Kennedy, this girl had slid in my friend DMs talking about, I want to have a threesome with you. Y'all. I want to have a threesome with you and my man. And my homegirl was like, who is your man? And she sent her a picture of her and my baby daddy. And he came and told me, he was like, oh, it's this girl I used to mess with. She crazy. Like, if I posted where I was at, she would show up. That's how crazy she was. Then I let my stupid ass boy cousin get in my head because he came to you and told you straight up before you. So that's a good man because he told you straight up, like, before you had to find out. Oh, okay. My dumb ass. Not being aware of the hetero community. And like, well, he did come to me. He could have tried to, cover it up. That was in 2021. This is 3 years later. And this bitch still is in the picture. Anyways, so that was my most troubled time in paradise. It wasn't even paradise. That was my most troubled time. And yeah, I was, after that and just everything, like once all the pieces came together, it was like, oh, nigga, you got me fucked up. Like, yeah, that was it. But in all transparency, we lived together, so we will continue to be in each other's space. I mean, he left for a short time, but then I started busy season, and out of ease and necessity, he was back here, so he was back in the space because it just was easier with the kids and my busy season, and we both work from home. And so we were just in like an awkward space for, I want to say, like 6 months, where he was here and it was like, what are we doing? We not together. We not acting like we together, but like we here. So like, and then finally I was just like, yeah, bro, you got to go. And then he was out.
And one time for my friend with growth, because I've known her a long time, and the old Brittany, crash out would have been epic.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I said. Like, for me to be at calm, I would have broke my own shit. Yeah. I would have broke my own shit. For sure.
Yeah. Cuckoo.
It's the cuckoo, please.
Yeah.
I know that girl, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know which paradise you want me to discuss.
Whichever one is heavy on your heart.
Yeah, story time.
Yeah, this is a story time. Like, relationships aren't
got many, baby.
Aren't perfect, I mean, I guess I could have chosen a different one because I've talked about that numerous times, and
you haven't talked about it in that detail, no?
Yeah. I mean, well, you want to unpack the trouble that you had in your paradise with the father of your kid?
That nigga. Oh my God, he found out the gender of his baby today. I'm so excited for them.
Oh, he didn't find. Oh, it's today. He didn't find out yet.
It's today.
And he hopes it's a girl.
I do. I hope it's a girl.
Everybody having girls around this bitch, so
I do hope it's a girl because he's doing an awful job with the son I got. So maybe he needs to switch it up. Anyways, fight back. Was that really trouble or just we ain't had no business being together?
I mean, two things can be true.
Okay, well, for the people that don't know, which is nobody, because I never talk about that man on my podcast. He don't deserve my airtime.
I mean, they know a little bit. They know about him and the girlfriend. The girlfriend ain't want him to go to the baby birthday party. He be pissing you off.
Stuff.
They know he be pissing you off.
Yeah, but like that's past the relationship. I've never spoken on the relationship.
No, right. They know about the shit he do today.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the actual relationship. And that was cray over there.
We met in 16. 16.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Levy has made me realize I got a mean ass overlapping relationship thing going on. I mean, Back to back.
That's me too.
But yeah, I want to
I'll never
say
have space.
I want to say 15, possibly 16. I'm gonna go at 16. I feel that in the spirit. Yeah, that's in the spirit. It's spiritual. So I'm gonna go at 16. Spring 16 is what I'm gonna go with.
Here we go.
Yeah, he slid in my DMs on Facebook. That was weird, but we went to high school together. We were in the band together. He was in percussion and I was a dancer. Duh. Yeah. So we knew of each other, but he was real quiet in high school and I was real me. So
what is real you?
Just loud.
The
Thank you. The people watching, y'all know how I give it up. Would you expect me to be with somebody shy? No, that doesn't fit my personality. Yeah. And he asked me to be his girlfriend around the time that I crossed SG-Row. That's why 16 is spiritual. It's in the spirit. I think he asked me the day after my crossing or something to that effect.
Oh, so this was in 2016, not when you were 16.
No, 2016.
Okay.
I mean, when I was goddamn 16. Fuck that nigga. That's another trauma story.
Yeah, so I was like, what about the other boyfriend? Okay, go ahead. So this is
16 is a whole nother trauma story. Yeah. But yes, 2016, the year. Yes, cross SG-Row. He asked me to be his girlfriend. I said yes out of pressure.
Wait, why did you? How did he get to asking you to be his girlfriend?
We were talking. We had been on dates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had been on dates.
Okay.
We had like hung out, went to the movies, went to dinner, that kind of a thing. Yeah, I had been around his family. He had been around mine. That kind of thing.
Okay. So he asked you to be his girlfriend.
Yeah, I said yes because it must have took you a lot of guts to ask me. So
that was the pressure.
That's why you
yeah.
Why you feel like it took him a lot of guts? He already was taking you out on dates.
He's a shy kid. I don't know. I said yes because I don't want to hurt his feelings. I did. I'm just being honest.
Okay.
Life
so you didn't really like him?
I liked him. He was cool and all, but I didn't think that he was like
boyfriend?
my person.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like we can kick it for sure, but the rest of my life I don't know about that. Then clearly, but then what happened after that? 17, we moved in together. I ended up getting pregnant. Don't live with these niggas, y'all. Had a baby in 18. 18 is when he had me fucked up. Actually, 17, y'all. Let's get into 17. 17 is when I had my baby shower in July. If you know me, you know I'm over the top. I do everything over the top. I don't give a fuck how much it costs. I want what I want when I want it. So my baby shower was already, up there. It was like a couple $1,000s. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I had African dancers in the whole shebang. It was a lot going on.
The prince is coming.
It was. He was the prince of the jungle. It was a whole thing. I had zebra print linen. I had the statues of the elephant and the giraffe, like gold statues, not the stuffed animals. Yeah, I wasn't playing with them people. Yeah. And I paid for it all because the way that our finances were set up, I made more money than him. And like Adam said multiple times on this podcast, if you don't make as much as me, I don't expect you to put out as much as me. Mm-hmm. So we were not going 50-50 on bills. We were not doing any of that. Now, when I graduated from FAU, 17. I crossed 16.
You crossed 16.
I graduated spring 17. Yeah, that was my first time getting a big girl job. Nobody told me when you get a big girl job, you need to get short-term disability for in case you get pregnant. Nothing could have prepared me for that. So I didn't originally sign up for it. So then when I noticed I was pregnant, I tried to sign up for it last minute, but they were like, yeah, it's probably not going to get approved because you're just not signing up for it. Yada, 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 yada. I was like, okay, cool. So I was preparing for the worst. He gets into a car accident, sues the people. He gets, how much money that man got? Lots of fucking money, y'all. We talking.
What's lots? 10,
more than
20.
$50K.
Oh.
Yeah. Because he got hit by Dunkin' Donuts. A Dunkin' Donuts truck.
God damn, Dunkin', come hit me. Just don't take me out.
Yes, a Dunkin' Donuts truck totaled the car. Yeah, so it was more than $50K. That much I do know. So I had a conversation with him saying, hey, as you know, I'm finna be out for maternity leave. As we all know, because we're all caught up, I pay the rent. That's what I pay right now. It's the rent. He was paying like light bill, groceries, that kind of vibe. So I was like, as we know,
He was a good woman.
a good one, Savannah wife me. So yeah, I was like, as we know, I'm gonna be not working once I had a baby and they not paying me. Because that's what we thought at the time. I said, I'm gonna need you to be a responsible adult and pay the rent while I'm out for 3 to 4 months. I want y'all to know this man did not pay the rent. No.
But when you said that, did he agree to it?
No.
He said straight up said, I'm not doing that?
No, he said, I'll see what I can do. I don't really know when the money gonna drop. I don't really know like how much the money gonna be. Woo-de woo-de woo. I said, however much is gonna be on a low end of a settlement, you still walking away with $10K. That's still enough to pay my rent for the next 3 months. Like, that's the minimum. The minimum is $10K. So either way, I know you got it to carry the team when I'm out, is all I'm saying. He was like, yeah, I don't know. Came back and said, yeah, my mama said she don't really think that's a good idea. She thinks we need to. This is when he had me fall out with that sweet lady. I loved his mama. We had such a great relationship. I would go to her house. We drank wine together. We watched Housewives together. We were always together. We did lunch together. I was with that lady all the fucking time, buying baby stuff. Like, we were really, really close. And then, yeah, had me fucked up. Meanwhile, that lady ain't never do none of that. But now we just can't get our relationship.
I was about to say, okay. Yeah. Did she actually say that, or did he put it on
line ass nigga? So then,
wait. So he said his mama said what? That he shouldn't do that?
It's just not a good idea for him to put that amount of money down on the rent. Anything could happen. And he just needs to have money.
Homelessness, because
that's where we fucking hit it. Anything could happen, and he needs to have the money in his account to be able to
survive. Well, like, what are we talking about?
I don't even know.
Exactly.
I immediately caught an attitude and said, bet, done with the conversation, right? Cool. Now, money drops. How do I know money drops? Because we decided to go to Macy's. I don't know why we was at Macy's. I used to love going to the mall back then, so I probably just went to the mall for fun. And he bought me a Michael Kors purse with a matching wallet. And I was like, that's weird. Because where you got money, that's out of your character, where you got money from. Then on top of that, we didn't get there yet. So, cool. Bought me a purse, matching wallet. We went out to eat. Cool. I'm like, yeah. I'm over here texting my friends like, yeah, this nigga done got some money from somewhere. I think the lawsuit money drop, y'all. I'm going with the lawsuit money drop, but I can't prove it. Boom. Get home, get settled in the house, minding my business. Go through his phone. See, Chanel be going through people's phone for other shit. I was going through people's phone for finances and conversations with your mama. That's what I wanted to know. So I noticed when I logged into the little bank app.
How did you get into the bank app?
I don't recall. I don't think he's that clever with a password. I think I just knew the password.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Because I don't remember. But I know for a fact it went hard.
Okay.
You know that. I wasn't like, unlock your, I just logged in. I did it myself. Yeah. Noticed that he sent his mama wire transfer because they banks, same people apparently. You know, like when you go to college and your mama, yeah. So I saw that he wire transferred his mama $50,000. And I was like, oh, we giving out $50,000. That's cute. Because ain't this a relationship? Shouldn't we be talking about any types of money that we send in, especially $50,000 fucking dollars? Cute. Real cute. Real fucking cute. Super cute. So I'm already irritated. I don't call my mama. I'm like, yeah, he sent his mama $50,000. She was like, well, maybe his mama said that, you know, because his car was in her name. So she was like, maybe his mama said she got to pay him back for the car because it's in her name. I was like, I don't know what the case is, but I'm going to find out. Cool. Check again. Like 2 days later, he sent his daddy $15K. I'm like, oh.
God damn, how much did the nigga get?
It just kept going. So at this point, I'm sitting back plotting. I'm like, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to wait to see exactly how you move and what you finna do. Because at this point, I'm entertained. Like, I just want to see how we finna do this. Like, what is the move? So I mentioned to him the stuff for the baby shower because the baby shower hadn't happened yet. Oh, yeah. I might be able to throw something at the baby shower. Mind you, still acting broke. Outside of the Michael Kors person wallet, he ain't said shit about shit. It's like the money never hit his account. Never hit his account. Then he's like, yeah, I might be able to swing something for the baby shower. I'll let you know. Okay. Mind you, I seen the transfers, so I don't know if you let me know because we should already know, but okay. Heard. Now he comes up with a whole nother part of the trauma, but he comes up with, and I don't know if it was pressure from my mama because I'm a good Christian woman, and I do know that my mama was real big on we need to get married, so I'm not sure if that's where the pressure came from, but he brings up a conversation of, oh, we should get married before the baby come. My response was, I'm sorry, are we getting married to get married, or are we getting married because the baby coming? Because I ain't getting married for a baby. I'm just saying, not that deep. In addition to that, you want me to hurry up and do a wedding? He was like, well, we can just go to the courthouse. If you know me, I'm not a courthouse type of bitch. I don't even see why I'm there other than to pay a ticket. So no, I'm not doing that. So from there, we get into a whole dispute about that. He's like, yeah, well, let's just do a wedding. Let's do a whole thing. I'm like, cool. We can do a wedding at the same time as the baby shower. Surprise, surprise. We all thought we was coming to a baby shower because I already spent $5,000 on a fucking baby shower. I'm not finna go out here and spend more money on a wedding. That's delusional. So we start the marriage counseling, the whole shebang, whole thing. Man comes back. Mind y'all, no ring, no proposal. I've never been proposed to. I've never had anything more than a promise ring, to put that on the floor. Man comes back home. He says, oh, I was talking to my mama and she feels like now is not a good time for us to get married. She feels like we should really wait it out and get married after the baby comes. Okay. Consider it clocked. Cool. Now, I find out that I am getting paid for my maternity leave. But at this point, I'm shutting the fuck up. Because you shutting the fuck up, so we shutting the fuck up together. Right. Like, I ain't got shit to say.
Shut the fuck up.
I ain't got shit to fucking say. So at this point, I'm already heated. First of all, I don't know how y'all first-time moms be really wanting to spend time with these dads after y'all give birth, but we'll say that for the mom series. Either way, I was moving into my mama house. Because yeah, I need my mama. I need support from my mama. I need around the clock from my mama. So yeah, I was moving out. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting ready to pack my stuff. I'm getting my mama house set up for my return. Cause yes, I moved out. So I was moving back in for 3 months just for my little maternity leave, y'all. Little help. Don't leave me with this man, please.
Please help me.
Please help me. Please. And he had decided that he was going to stay at the apartment. Like he'll just come back and forth to my mama house. He felt like it was unnecessary for me to move into my mama house. We're supposed to be together. We should be able to go home with our baby together. At this point, I'm done with you. I already clocked out the relationship when we are over $60,000 in money gone and you still ain't said shit to me.
Right.
And they help with you ain't send the baby shower money. That should have been a transaction.
Ain't send the baby shower money. Still ain't tell me you finna pay for this rent. Baby, I'm done. I'm preparing to move back to my mama's house because this is where the fuck I'm finna stay. Because this is gonna be my home. I'm finna stay. I'm not. No. You think
on your own, boo.
You figure it out. You fucking figure it out. So as shit goes on, mind y'all, till this day, I don't know where the other money went. I don't know where. From my understanding, there was an additional.
Do you know what the total was?
$20,000.
An additional. So now we're at 85.
Outside of the 50 and the 15 that was sent, he said he had $20,000. I've never seen this $20,000 till this day. His mother paid our rent when I was out on maternity leave. I know that for a fact because she reached out to me and asked me how I wanted the rent payment. And I was like,
ain't you the one that said?
You ain't call her out on that down and say, your son told me.
I was like, if y'all want to pay the rent, y'all pay the rent. The auntie is a good woman. Love auntie. Auntie was paying the light. She was paying the internet. I mean, it was like his whole family came. Nah, he got a little sister. It was like his whole family came in and pitched together to pay our bills during this time. And I was like, but where his money? Like, am I the only one concerned about the money right now?
Know about the settlement?
Yes, because he sent his mama $50,000.
And they were still just paying his bills to do it?
They're probably paying his bills from the $50,000 that he sent.
Possibly, yeah, you're right. But if Auntie was doing it,
Auntie was chipping in.
That's crazy.
And Auntie was
how
like,
you talk about him. I just don't know how y'all do it. Y'all had a road and deal with these niggas.
Bro.
breadcrumbing.
It's traumatic just hearing this.
The whole ship was
You spent your
breadcrumbing.
$50K, but you ain't pay for our child's baby shower, and you don't want to pay the rent.
Baby shower, you don't want to pay the
That
rent.
don't make no sense.
You don't want to pay the light bill, the internet, the nothing to take over the bills while I have been paying this shit by myself for a year. I asked you to do it for 3 months. And you couldn't stand in my Louis Vuittons for 3 months? Like, what? It was insane. And I just never thought that I would ever have a relationship that fell out about some money. And yeah, it really came down to the money.
Finances is a big deal in relationship.
Yeah.
It can make or break it.
Finances
broke.
definitely cause trouble in paradise.
Broke. That's what it, and broke. And I felt like I was silent. I was chilling. I was minding my business. And then one day I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go off. And I went off. It was so therapeutic. I broke every dish in that house. When I tell you, I mean, flinging dishes. Now, at the time, my house was right here, Skipper house, and my mama house was right there. I moseyed Boppy ass right on down this street because I'm gonna be crazy right quick. Hold my baby.
What set you off that day? What was the breaking point?
That particular day, I remember saying something about gas in my car. Something so simple.
You ain't had no gas.
And he was like, I was like, can you put gas in my car before you go to work? I think that's what I said. And he was like, I ain't really got money for that. Can I take your card? And I flipped. And it wasn't the fact, it wasn't the fact that you didn't have money for it, because cool. Sometimes he did not be like, yeah, take my card. But in that moment, I just felt like,
You got me fucked up.
I've had it up to here.
What year this was? That gas was probably like $20 for the whole tank. You had $20.
And I had a little, what I had, I can't remember. I had a Pontiac G6 at that time. I didn't have my Kia yet. I had a Pontiac G6. Right? Okay. She was Coco the Yak. Miss her so bad. Still. Yeah, and I exploded. I went off. I told him about the $50,000 transfer. I told him about the $15,000 transfer. I asked him where the fuck the $20,000 at. I broke everything in the house, packed up all his shit, moved it out. All his shit was on the doorstep. He went down there and got my mama. And I was like, I don't know what you're going to get my mama for, because I'm still fucking going. Like, I'm not done. I'm still fucking going. Like, I'm still going off. And I went off from the morning to the fucking night. He called out of work. It was a whole thing. And then, yeah, after that, I was like, well, this feels great. I'm moving to my mama's house. And I packed my shit up after I threw all his shit out. Packed my shit up and went one door down to my mama's house because that's where I needed to be. Yep. And then he spent 2 years trying to fix the relationship. Yikes. And it was just no fixing it. It was just no.
So what do you mean he spent 2 years trying to fix it? Like he was trying to get back in your good graces?
2 years of let's fix this. 2 years of let's go to therapy. 2 years of can I take you to dinner? Can we talk about this? Can we go on a date? Can we let's really just discuss it? There's nothing to discuss. I don't want to discuss it at this point. The moral of the story is, till this day, I did everything for you under the sun. And I'm not saying that, I'm being an Indian giver, or I do stuff for people because I expect you to do it for me. That wasn't the case. I did it for you because we were a partnership. We were a union. This is what made sense at the time, and I'm going to always ride for you. That's why I did what the fuck I did. But to find out that, bitch, you won't even hop across a puddle for me is insane.
Yeah.
It's insanity.
I got your kid.
It's insanity.
We've been together how long?
It's fucking crazy. And we could never come back from that.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Justified crash out.
Yeah.
Till this day, I don't know what he did with the $20K.
And you ain't never gonna know. Exactly. You will never know.
I hope it was some good weed.
He didn't want to tell you to do what he was doing with none of that money.
Right. That's insane to me.
If you didn't go snooping, you wouldn't have found
$85,000 plus, and we live together. I'm your woman. I'm pregnant with your kid. I have your kid, and still nothing. Like,
it's not like
no, not nothing. A Michael Kors bag with a matching wallet.
Oh, period. Let me not forget the Michael Kors bag.
Which we talking about $300 here. Shit, at least give me a Louis. Like, damn, be productive.
Duncan.
And I never.
Duncan, can you hit me?
I never seen the money. I don't know where the money at, but yeah, the money was the cause of our breakup.
So, Trouble in Paradise, finances. Listen, I ain't never been married. I ain't never been married, but I know that they say finances is up there for the reasons why relationships, divorce come to an end. Infidelity. Up there. Like, I don't know, they might be going neck and neck at this point.
Yeah.
What else? Okay, so I dated somebody who wasn't out to their family, and that's something I can't do. Like in a hetero situation, I cannot be with somebody who is not out to their family and fears that being a thing. Like if you're not out to your family but you live your life comfortably, fine. But if it's something
I'm sorry, what do you mean out to your family?
Like her family, like her mom knew she was gay, but
hetero, and that's
my bad, homo. My bad, not hetero. Like, homosexual.
I'm like, damn, your baby daddy gay too.
No, homosexual. I'm sorry, so sorry, God. Homo. I was dating a girl, and her mom knew, but her mom was like, your family can never know. So it was like going around her family, like it was hush hush, like she couldn't be herself. And at first it was like, okay, cool, whatever. But it got to a point where it's like, bro, like this secret life, I can't do the secret life.
In the gay community, that will be a demise of the relationship.
Yeah.
You gonna love me in private, but you can't love me in public. We're not.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Like around her friends and stuff, sure, it's fine. But when it came to family and coming over, this is my friend. And I'm just like, at first it was like, okay. But then like talking to her and saying like, her wanting to be able to live her truth, but not having the courage, like eventually it was just like,
yeah, you can't rush somebody out
already. You can't, so
but it's not fair to settle in it.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's the biggest demise to you guys? Finances or infidelity?
I feel like they neck and neck.
I mean, I've experienced infidelity, but I was willing to work through it. So to me, finances is what took the cake, because infidelity, I forgave that a lot of times. Like I was like, okay, let's work through this.
It's definitely infidelity, because you could have just told me. It ain't never bigger than a conversation, baby. You not
agreed.
But wanna go? Let it go.
But then I feel like when it comes to infidelity, it doesn't always come down to I'm not happy and I want to go. It's I'm selfish and I want my cake and want to eat it too.
Yeah.
You ain't got a lot of kick it, Craig. We have an open relationship.
No, my ex was literally like, oh yeah, after he got caught cheating a million times. Yeah, I be cheating, but they all know that you wifey. They all know that you're like.
But they say that shit to like it's gonna make you feel better. That doesn't make me feel better. Yeah, that don't make me feel better. That's not a compliment.
But some women are okay with that. I'm the head bitch in charge.
Yeah, that ain't never been me.
I didn't sign up for that.
I'm the only bitch.
It was so many bitches in my DMs, and they all told on themselves, which made my life a lot easier. Like they did. Like they would literally approach me and be like.
So let me ask you something, because obviously the things we're talking about now, we were in different spaces. So is someone who doesn't consider you financially a deal breaker for you now?
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay. And you said that you stay with people who have cheated. Is it a one and done now at the space you're in today? Or is it something that's
not an option? But I mean, yeah, if it happened once, we good.
Okay, wait, I'm confused. So today, who you are today, if your person cheated on you, whoever that was, if you're in a relationship with somebody and they cheated on you and you found out they told you whatever, you found out that's something, okay, let's talk about it. What's going on?
No, there's nothing to talk about.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Today's day, if someone cheats on you, that's it. It's a wrap. One time.
I don't even want to know why. I don't want to know how. I don't want to know with who. I don't want to know what led you to this point. I don't give a fuck.
Bye.
Yeah.
I agree. Another relationship, which I've spoke about on here before, is that it got to a point where I just realized I couldn't be myself. Like I literally had to put on a mask to keep the house peaceful. And that was a very uncomfortable thing. And that's actually that's a no-go for me now. If I feel that way with somebody, we can't even progress to nothing else. Like if I feel like you're gonna have a problem with me, you know, getting a little tipsy, shaking some ass.
Insecurities.
Yeah, that I can't.
I feel like insecurities was my last homosexual relationship, which led to domestic violence, which led to
which led to domestic violence.
Sometimes you gotta hit a bitch. Yeah, which led to the breakup. But it started with insecurities.
So what about when there's no actual trouble in paradise, right? And it's just a matter of we are growing and we've just grown apart.
Then that wouldn't really be trouble in paradise.
What is that? Just a breakup?
That's just a breakup.
True.
Because I guess the trouble in paradise could be a failure to grow together. I mean, like that's one of my biggest goals, and that's something I pray for all the time. Is like whatever relationship I end up in next, like grow together. Because yes, people change, people evolve. So a failure to grow together, yeah.
Because sometimes, you know, I feel like people wake up and they be like, dang, I don't even know who this person is no more, because they weren't having those conversations. They weren't a part of that growth. A change was happening, a change was brewing, but they weren't really aware, so they didn't know how to, you know, not necessarily change, but adapt to that.
Yeah.
And now it might be too late.
Or you get caught up in routine. I feel like especially with when kids enter the chat, now we really just routine in this bitch. Like we really just every day wake up, get the kids dressed. Okay, you go to work. Okay, I go to work.
It's easy.
Okay, we come home, dinner, put the kids to bed. And we're not really spending time with each other. We're not really noticing the things because we're too busy trying to be parents that we forget to be a partner.
Yeah. It's very easy to fall into routine when you got kids.
And that's how them people sneak up in there, because then
the other people?
Yeah, that's how they get in there. They got the time, baby. I noticed the things about you. You came to work and I noticed you were stressed. And I was like, oh, you want to talk about it? You had a rough morning? And now that person that became your confidant. Now you unloading. Now we talking. Now we grooving. Always. Not me though.
Bro, you spend more time with them than the people at home.
Now you're going to happy hours after work.
Why you say not you though?
You don't mess it with nobody at work.
I don't really like to.
That's what you mean. Yeah. I thought you were saying it's not easy for somebody to cheat on you with somebody at work.
No. I don't like to mix work with pleasure, because don't be acting crazy. Please don't.
Not at the people in workhouse.
Please don't. Don't be in my office. Don't be chatting it up. Don't be thinking we finna do a quickie in this office. Like it's not the vibe. I need my job. I need it. Just a little bit.
It can't get messy. I know.
They can.
Decorum.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
I could go back to young days on some shit.
Yeah, but now
I almost got caught at the workhouse, kissing my little girlfriend in the office with the door closed. Being crumbs. Anyway, so I like, as we've been like going through this, you know, evolution of relationships, you know, I think this is the first time we really like just kind of dove into like, you know, the troubles that be. It's been like all, you know, for the most part, like flowers, roses, a little bit of, you know, talking about boundaries and things, but like it be some fucked up shit sometimes that happens in relationships that's like, bro, there's no coming back. And then there's the things that, you know, you can work with, right? But I think it's all situational, it's all circumstantial, whether, you know, you give somebody grace or you forgive someone or you just completely bow out. But that's another topic for another day. This was a good story time.
It was.
Very
I'm so glad that people got to know your whole relationship story. And this is Sasha's first time hearing about my baby daddy. So I'm sure it's everybody's first time hearing about my baby daddy.
Look, now it makes sense why you really fuck with him.
I would think you really doing him bad sometimes, but now
everybody thinks that, especially when they see him. And they be like, oh, the baby. He just looks so innocent. And I just look like the big bad wolf that be yelling at him for no reason. And I just be like, if you only knew. But then again,
it's not for no reason.
It's not for no reason. Fuck him. Yeah.
Big fuck him. Anyways, do you have a champagne shower you'd like to share?
We can champagne shower to vulnerability.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard for me. So.
You did it though, friend.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I've been.
Yeah. See?
And we talked about it. When was that? Last week?
Yes, it is.
Cheers to vulnerability.
The power. We are taking lessons from our own episodes, applying them to our real life. We're not just talking for the plot.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually, maybe we're growing. We'll take a poll after this season to see if you grew.
If we've grown
in
from
your,
EP1.
Yeah. How
Okay.
your outlook on love has changed.
Yeah.
But yes. Cheers to us being vulnerable.
Cheers.
And showing up in those spaces.
The power of vulnerability. Ooh, baby. Even just saying that made me cringe a little bit.
It's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yuck.
Anyways, y'all, we keep telling y'all to tune in with us, tap in with us, comment your thoughts on just all these things in the dating space. If you feel like it's piss in the dating water, in the dating pool, tell us that as well. Like just your thoughts, your experience, what you're going through right now, what you've encountered, if you've met your match, if you haven't. Mm-hmm. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You can listen to us on Apple and Spotify. You can catch us on YouTube if you like to tune in and actually see us. Follow us on Instagram at the 4 o'clock pour. Follow us on TikTok at the 4 o'clock pour podcast. Listen, y'all, TikTok be going up, okay? Like,
you are so in love with TikTok.
I am, because I feel like it's a bigger reach, probably. That's why. But the people be engaging. Instagram, boo, tomato. I need y'all to step it up, lock in with us. But yeah, I'm Chanel.
I'm still EOS Fitness. Please send over any meal prep ideas. Not really, I don't eat leftovers. Send Jesus. Send Ozempic. Send
Wegovy.
Yes. Send the GLP.
Or GLP-1. Yeah.
Send that. Thank you.
You think I could do some Ozempic?
No. Oh my God.
All right, bye.